everybody, we're at Red Rock Casino in beautiful Las Vegas. We're gonna sit down and play 1-3. We were here last night and we broke even after about a 2-hour grind. Alright, you sit down with a smooth 200 to start. That'll be it. Run it up to 500.
Alright, my very first hand right out of the gates. I flop a nut flush holding ace queen of hearts. The video starts here on the turn, so I'm betting 10 bucks on the turn. There's 3 other callers. There's already 40 bucks in the pot pre, so now betting 10 bucks on the turn here, and another 40 bucks going into the pot. And again, my first hand of the second day in a row at Red Rocks Casino, starting out with 200, flopping a nut flush. And you'll see towards the end here, I try to make it real bluffy by just real quickly randomly grabbing 30 bucks out of my stack. The 2 gentlemen at the end of the table, they fold, and the woman directly to my right, she makes the call for $30 after pondering it for a few seconds here, and you'll hear the reaction of the other players.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty good plus. Good starting hand. It's all downhill from here.
Oh yeah. Turn is a pressure straight.
Yeah.
All right, for my next trick here, I open up for $8 with 7-8. It's just a hand that I always play, 7-8. I like that hand. So I bet 8 bucks pre and get 4 other callers, creating a $32 pre-flop pot. And the flop is 2-3-6 with 2 hearts. So 2-3-6 with 2 hearts. I decided continuation bet about $10 and got 2 additional callers, creating $30 more in the pots. Now we get a $62 pot out there. The turn card is a 7, giving me a pair. So I bet out 20, everyone else folds, and we sweep about a $82 pot. Alright, here I am with the pocket fives this next hand. The video starts already on the flop, and the gentleman at the end of the table, he in a turquoise shirt, he bets $25 on the flop, and I make the call. The other gentleman that was in the hand, you see him fold right there. The board is nothing special. It's like Jack 7-4 rainbow. I felt I was ahead on the flop. That's why I continuation bet. Notice he then checks on the turn, clearly looking very weak. So I check back, and he then doesn't know what to do on the river. You could see him continually checking his cards. This goes on for 20-30 seconds. He checks him again, and I could tell from just a few, time before this hand that he was a pretty newer player. Even though he's an older gentleman, I could just tell he's not that very experienced. And his tells on this bluff that he tries to make here, to me, were very obvious. Because there's no ace, there's no king, there's no queen on this board, there's no flush out there, there's no straight. And clearly he missed what he was looking for. Maybe he had the ace king, ace queen, something like that range. And I'm just staring at him right now here, pondering making the call. I do make the call, by the way. The video isn't gonna get cut here, but I do make the call and sweep the pot. But just looking at the body language here, this is a great teaching video. Somebody keeps checking their cards after checking the turn and then makes a weird kind of bet. He doesn't have it. Alright, wake up with the ace king. That's always a pretty hand. I had bet out open for $15, got 2 other callers, and there was an ace on the flop. That continuation bet here for 40 bucks, and everyone folds.
Thank you. Hey, I'm getting cards. Pocket pairs, ace king, 5-face ace queen there, so be it.
Oh yeah, suited ace jack. What a beautiful hand. I really particularly like this hand. I believe I was the original raiser here. I made it 8. There was 3 other callers. Those 4 ways to the flop. And it checks on the flop, then I check it. Oh yeah, that guy repopped it. Yeah. And you'll see what happens here on the flop. He checks, I check. Gentleman next to me bets out about 45 bucks, and we all folded. Alright, next hand here. King Jack of diamonds. I flopped the king, and the gentleman next to me has King 10, and he would not let it go. And you can see I just keep betting here, and I think I'm good. You know, I'm setting a trap, checking to him, letting him lead out, and then calling. And that turned out to be a mistake, because he eventually hits 2 pair on the river, and I end up losing the hand. So, I mean, there are some mistakes I made during the session for sure. I'll let this play out.
That was back in 1987, long time ago.
Yeah. Check.
30. I get you. Yep.
Nice. Yeah.
All right, time for my next hand, Ace Jack of Hearts. This is when my session took a turn in the wrong direction, and I was running hot. I was up 200 bucks until this hand came. I raise open for 15 and get 2 other callers here with my Ace Jack of Hearts. The gentleman in the middle position there with the sports jacket and the Rockstar drink, he had just sat down, not too much, a lot of money there, like $500 or $600 in front of me. I think I transferred tables. And, you know, this hand's a good lesson in be careful who you bluff, which we'll talk about at the end of this hand. And the gentleman to my left, too, who is in this hand, he's a pretty experienced player as well. The flop is very favorable, Ace Jack of Hearts. I flopped 2 pair. I decided to check it to set a trap. Unfortunately, you'll see they both checked. The turn card is another spade, putting 3 spades on the board. There's an ace, a jack, and a 10 of spades on the board. So I decided to stay with my trap strategy here, but now I'm scared of the flush. I check. Gentleman to my left, that's 35. Rockstar, you'll see him call the 35 here, and then I snap call the 35 as well, hoping for you-know-what on the river, an ace or a jack. Unfortunately, here comes the 6 of spades, putting 4 spades on the board. And like it says, I decided to go for the big bluff. I grabbed a stack of 100 and went for it with full confidence, putting Mr. Rockstar in the tank. You can see his eyes are closed. He goes in the tank for a full minute and a half. In retrospect, again, you got to be careful who you bluff. You're bluffing the chip stack leader at the table, and you'll begin to hear him start talking to me. Another lesson here, too, is if in these situations somebody starts talking to you, don't say a word. I made the mistake of answering his questions back, which you'll hear. I'm going to let the audio play.
Good? Yeah, good.
I'll show it to you.
Just show me the bad card. Don't show me the good one. Show me a bad one. Show me a bad one. see that? Did you see that? Was it a spade?
I did.
Pretty elementary, my dear Watson.
You may call or no?
It's up to you.
You got the nuts or no?
Yeah, he's got the 9 of spades and he makes the call. Ouch. You lose.
Good call.
All right, for my final hand of the night, I did not record it, and you're going to watch me footage of me walking through Red Rock National Park by Red Rock. So I woke up with the queen. I raised it to 25 pre-flop, got one other caller who has pocket tens, unbeknownst to me. The flop came 7 of 4 of 3 with 2 hearts. I let out for another $35, and he called. On the turn came a 2 with another 3 hearts now on the board, but just kind of a wet board, but low cards. So we both think we're good here. I let out for 100 and he called. So I'm thinking, what is going on here? The river brings another heart on the board, 7 of hearts, and I still think I'm good. I got queen, but no heart. I go all in. I started the hand with 300. He started the hand with 200. Of course, he shows the 10 of hearts to take it down with a flush. So queen's dominated by pocket tens, where the guy hits a lucky flush. He wasn't going anywhere in the hand. I certainly wasn't going anywhere in the hand. There were no high cards on the board, and that one hand cost me a profitable session. Ended up losing $175 for the session, but had a great time. Can't wait to get back to Red Rock Casino. It's right near Spring Valley, right offside the Strip there in Vegas. Great room. These are my first 2 times playing there. I'm going to be playing out there more often. So please subscribe, please like, please share. This has been Kimok7 Poker Vlog.